Okay, the first one asks for the volume of a sphere. So you're just going to follow the formula. So you should have gone to your star chart to volume, right here, of a sphere. And make sure that you write this formula down exactly how you see it. So 4/3 pi r cubed to the third power. 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, to use this formula, you need an r. Did they give you a radius? Yes, what is it? 5. So all you had to do was 4/3 times pi times 5 to the third power. So let's go put it in. And the answer was 523.60, yes? If you just put 0.6, that is the exact same thing. Okay, number 2. A cosmetic container in the shape of a cylinder. So that was your clue word right there, cylinder. Has a diameter of 6 and a height of 3.5, which is closest to the volume. So I'm going to go to my star chart and I need volume of a cylinder. So I go here, volume, cylinder, and I'm going to write down this formula, pi r squared h. Write it down if you didn't. Write it down if you didn't. To use this formula, I need an r and an h. Okay, go back to the problem. Did they give you a radius? Look right here. No, what did they give you? If they give you diameter, you have to divide by 2. What is 6 divided by 2? Okay, did they give you a height? Yes, 3.5. So now all I have to do is plug these numbers into this formula. So pi times 3 squared times 3.5. The answer is 98.96. You'll see how easy these are. Number 3, given a traffic cone, what was your clue word? Cone. Has a diameter of 12 inches and a height of 28 inches, which is closest to the volume. So I'm going to go find the formula for volume of a cone. So I go to volume, cone, and I write this formula down. 1/3 pi r squared h. To use this formula, I need an r and an h. Did they give you a radius? No. What did they give you? If they give you diameter, you have to divide by 2. What is 12 divided by 2? And a height of 28. So I plug it in. 1/3 times pi times 6 squared times 28. The answer is 1055.58. Okay, number 4. An ice cream cone has the dimensions as pictured, which is closest to the volume. So I go to my star chart to find the formula for volume of a cone, and I write down 1/3 pi r squared h. To use this formula, what do I need? An r and an h. Where does the radius have to come from? Circle. Go to the circle. Did they give you radius? No. What is this? This goes all the way across the circle. So I have to divide by 2. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5, and the height is 5. So I'm going to do 1/3 times pi times 1.5 squared times 5. My answer is 11.78, so which one's closest? 11.8. Okay, number 5. A spherical, there was your clue word. A spherical ball has a radius of 5. Which of the following is closest to the volume? So what shape am I looking for? Sphere. So I go to volume of a sphere, and I write down 4/3 pi r cubed. To use this formula, I need an r. I need everybody paying attention. Okay, where do you think students mess up the most? They accidentally put a what right here? Don't put a 2. You have to write it how you see it. Did they give you a radius? Yes, it's 5. So 4/3 times pi times 5 cubed. The answer is 523.60. Which one's closest? A. Y'all are going to have to keep up. You should already be finished with this. All right, turn the page. These are the 2. Put a star by them. You will see these on your quiz tomorrow. You have to read the question. It says, the volume of a cylinder is equal to the area of its base times its height. If the radius is 5.1 meters, did y'all see a problem? Did this even match? Okay, so we're going to have, it looks like this one used the picture's numbers, so just don't look at these. Look at the picture. That's just a typo on this question, okay? But that was definitely confusing. It says, which expression, does it say represents the volume, or does it say represents big B? Right here, all it cared about was big B. So in the formula for a cylinder, everybody go to volume of a cylinder. What did we replace B with?
Pi r squared.
So all they wanted was pi r squared on this one. Okay? Did they give you a radius? Yes, 6.7. So I should have done pi times 6.7 squared. No h, because it did not say volume, it said big B. Which answer shows that? F. Number 7 was the exact same type of question. It says,
I'm sorry, what did you say, Michael, on number 6? 'Cause I don't
the numbers didn't match the picture.
Okay.
So just use the picture. Okay, number 7. Which expression represents big B? Again, all you care about is pi r squared. These two questions are the same question, just different numbers. Okay, did they give you a radius? Yes, what is it? 5.1. So all you had to do was pi times 5.1 squared. Which answer was that? G. Do y'all understand what these two questions were asking? Yes, because they did not ask for volume. They just wanted the big B, pi r squared. Okay, number 8. If a basketball, now this one didn't say anything about a sphere, so you have to know a basketball is a sphere. Yes? If a basketball, and then right here, because I know somebody asked a question, it told you has a diameter as shown below. They're telling you that is the diameter, which is closest to the volume. We know this is a sphere, so we go to volume of a sphere, and we write down 4/3 pi r cubed. To use this formula, all I need is a what? R. Did they give me a radius? No. So what do I have to do to this number? 23.8 divided by 2 is 11.9. Or 11.90, same thing. So you should have done 4/3 times pi times 11.9 to the third power. And the answer was 7,058.78. Which answer is closest? C. Number 9. A cylindrical, that was your clue word. Cylindrical means cylinder. Which is closest to the volume? So I go to my star chart to volume of a cylinder, and I write down pi r squared h. To use this formula, I need an r and an h. Where does the radius have to come from? The circle right here. Did they give you halfway through, or would this go all the way through? So what do I have to do to this number? Divide by 2. 16.5 divided by 2 is 8.25. The height is 19. If you haven't written this down, you should be writing. So you're going to do pi times 8.25 squared times 19. And the answer is 4,062.67. Which answer is closest? G. Okay, 2 more. Number 10, the volume of a cone. Now this one I have not really taught you how to do, but you should have used your knowledge to do it. It says the volume of a cone is. They gave you the answer. That's the answer to the problem. The radius, so I'm going to go put the radius is what?
3.5.
What is the height? I don't know it. Could you use the answer choices to check them out? Yeah, so the formula for volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. So all you had to do was do this formula and try each answer as the h to see which one gives you that answer, right? So we'll try 10 first. So 1/3 times pi times 3.5 squared times, and we're going to try 10. Did that give me that answer? No, it wasn't big enough. So I know it's not going to be A or D because it didn't even get close to that. Okay? Which one did y'all say it is?
B.
B? All right, I'm going to go do B. 1/3 times pi times 3.5 squared times 13. There it is right there. Matches perfect. B is the answer. Okay, last question. A cylinder shaped dry goods silo has a diameter of 22 and a height of 60. What's the volume? So you go to your star chart, find volume of a cylinder, which is pi r squared h. I need an r and an h. Did they give you a radius? No, what'd they give? Diameter. So you divide by 2. 22 divided by 2 is 11. The height is 60. So you're going to do pi times 11 squared times 60. The answer is 22,807.96. Which one's closest? F. What did y'all think? Not too bad? These are really how the questions look on the STAR test, okay? Number 5 was A. Okay, you have a quiz tomorrow. You need to make sure you are at school and you get to use this on your quiz tomorrow. So do not lose it. Okay, put it somewhere safe. Go over it tonight if you need to. And again, please be at school tomorrow.